Hi, guys. My name is Brian Summers. Thanks so much for tuning in. For today's video, what I'm going to talk about are the four stages in a relationship, going from not when you're single, but when you go into a getting to know you phase. That's the first stage. There's the second stage, which is you're in an exclusive dating relationship. You're in the third stage where you're engaged, and then fourth stage is married. I learned this through my friends Kait and JJ Tomlin over at the Heart of Dating podcast, and I definitely go check them out. But what I wanted to talk about is go in a little bit more detail around this to help bring some clarity as to why it's important to follow these different stages. Because what happens a lot of times is people get the stages mixed and the boundaries get crossed and lines get blurred, and it creates a lot of mess. And that's why, if you're listening to this and you're frustrated with your marriage or dating situation, it's probably because you weren't following these stages the right way, as have I, just for full clarity. So I'm in the same boat as you. But good news is we can learn from our mistakes and we can move forward with a better strategy. So again, I'm going to recap these four stages and I'm going to frame them in the sense of like as if you were purchasing a product or and some sort of like package. Like when you go when you're gonna go purchase, hey, I'm gonna get this package. There's like the platinum version, there's the gold version, there's the this version, there's this and the more value that the package offers, the more price that you pay. At Costco, I have the minimum, whatever deal they have. And every time I go and check out at Costco, they ask me if I want to go to the next tier because there's these extra benefits, right? And so I'm going to use that same analogy with dating just to help it make sense. And I'll bring it all to a close once I explain it. Okay. So think of it again. So there's four stages within a romantic stage of relationships, right? There's the getting to know you phase. That's stage number one. There's stage number two, which is, hey, we're boyfriend, girlfriend, we're a thing. You're an exclusive dating relationship. Number three is you are engaged. And then number four is you are married. You made that forever commitment. Okay, so those are the four stages. Now let's frame them within the context of like a package, if you will, right? Or, a product. So think of it like this. Okay, the first package, it's the getting to know you package, right? And what you get with this is low stakes, chance to go out and have fun, right? You're just getting to know someone. There's not a whole lot of pressure. You can easily back out. The cost for this package, the price that you have to pay, is you have to be willing to risk rejection and ask someone out or say yes if someone asks you out, depending on what side of the coin you're on that. And that's pretty much the only price that you have to pay, right? And so because someone pays a certain price, they only get a certain level of access. Just like I only get a certain level of features with my basic Costco membership, I'm going to get extra features if I pay more money for the next level, right? So the next level after just getting to know someone is hey, we're in an exclusive dating relationship. We're off the apps. We're not talking to other people. We're a thing. We're Facebook official. We're showing up. These are all the benefits that you get with this package. You're on Instagram posting photos together. You're going to social events. You got a plus one. They are your boyfriend or they are your girlfriend, right? And there's a different level of emotional attachment that you can now give to them. There's certain, new layers of, benefits. Maybe at this stage you feel comfortable depending on, people's personal preferences. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but maybe at this stage you're like, hey, it's okay to kiss, for example. We're good with that. Before, it wasn't, or just getting to know you. But now that I know you and I like you a lot and I've decided to make you my boyfriend or girlfriend, we're cool to kiss. Maybe at that point you've decided we're okay with that because we're pacing out a relationship, right? So, okay, the cost that you have to pay is just, time getting to know that person in the getting to know you phase. Experts typically recommend 60 to 90 days, because, people can change and be one way for 60, 90 days, but then their true colors eventually come out. So it's good to space things out. Okay, so we got the getting to know you package, and you can upgrade to the boyfriend girlfriend exclusive package. The next package that you can upgrade to is the engagement package. Congratulations, right? And so now with the engage, you got a ring. For the cost for this package, if you're the guy, is you have to buy a ring. You have to, invest more time in this person. And, the benefits of getting engaged are there's more, security, knowing this is leading somewhere. There's a lot of benefits, right? Of being engaged into a relationship. And you have to pay a certain price to get there. So the next package that you get an upgrade to, and this is the final package, is going to be the marriage package. This is the ultimate package. There is a great cost to it, aside from, practically paying for a wedding. But as a guy, you got to ask the potential in-laws for, your, would-be wife's hand in marriage. You're saying, the guy and girl, you're saying no to every other single person on planet Earth and saying, I'm going to forever commit. I believe that the price you have to pay for marriage is, hey, we're not going to have any secrets. That's a personal conviction. And the benefits, as it should be as Christians, as people of faith, when you get married, is that's when you can have things like physical intimacy, sex, right? You can, and not just that, but more emotional. There's more depths. You get to live with the person. You get to do life with them. You can become a power couple. So there's new benefits and features that are all unlocked. It's not just the physical. There's so much more to it. You're living life together. You're a power couple. And so it's the ultimate package, right? And so, but you have to pay a high price for it. You got to spend typically what most relationship experts recommend is at least know someone for about a year, see them through all 4 seasons before you get married to them, right? So you're investing a lot of time, emotional energy, bandwidth. You get to know these people's families. You've had all the hard questions. You got to make sure you agree on the important things like religion, how you're going to handle finances, how you're going to deal with the in-laws, how are you going to manage personal finances. Like all those things are discussed, right? So that's the ultimate package. And you have to pay a higher price for the ultimate package, which is marriage. Now, here's the problem, guys. I'm going to say this. We esteem too lightly that which we don't pay a high price for. I'm going to say that again. We esteem too lightly that which we do not pay a high enough price for. When I went to Disneyland, the last time I went, I don't remember what the ticket cost, but it cost a lot of money. I invested a lot of my hard-earned money to get Disneyland tickets. So I enjoyed those, the rides. I got my money's worth because I invested a lot into it, right? And again, when I was a kid and my mom paid for me to go to Disneyland, I didn't esteem it as highly valuable per se, if you will, if you get what I mean. And so when you pay a high price for something, you're truly esteeming more value to it. And here's the problem, guys, is too often we offer the benefits and features of maybe, let's say, the marriage package and then just getting to know you phase, or the boyfriend girlfriend phase. Let me get more granular for you, if you will. Good ladies, this is to you. Sorry, but I've seen it a lot, and it's really shooting you in the foot. Women, you want a ring to be put on your finger. You want to get married. You want to be wifed up, right? Okay. Well, if you're already offering your guy the benefits of the marriage package before he's paid full price, before he's gone and asked your parents for your hand in marriage and paid for the ring, and he's had all the hard questions and got to know you, but you're giving him all the benefits and features of the marriage package. What incentive, if you will, why would he go that? He's already getting all the benefits and features, to put it one way. Like, for example, let's say you are let's just say bluntly, having sex with him. Sexual relations. Well, that was supposed to be for the marriage. That's part of the benefits of the marriage package. He doesn't not qualify for that. Shacking up isn't that he is not qualified to live with you or to have that type of physical intimacy with you. Okay. And there's a lot of other areas too. And if a man has not paid, if he has not paid full price for the marriage package, he's going to esteem too lightly that which he has not paid a high price for. So you're losing your value, you're undercutting your value when you're giving someone a major discount. If you look at the greatest products out there, like let's take Apple, for example, very rarely, if ever, do you ever see an Apple product go on discount, because they know their value holds. And so Apple's not going to give a discount because they know there's going to be people that are going to pay for it. So just like if a high value product isn't going to give you a discount, if you're a high value person, you're not going to give a discount. If you want to get married, do not let someone pay less and then get the marriage benefits. Hopefully that makes sense. And there's so many other ways that we can go about this. Like maybe when you're just getting to know someone, someone's just purchased the getting to know you package, but you're telling them their deepest, darkest secrets, and you're holding hands with them and you're praying with them for 3 hours and, emotionally bonding and giving them all your time and energy. Well, they haven't paid for the engaged or the boyfriend girlfriend package yet. They don't qualify for that yet. And so we have to pace things and understand where are we in the season and what has someone earned within your life. Because again, someone will esteem too lightly that which they do not pay a high price for. So in order to retain your value and ultimately be treated the way that you deserve to be treated, you have to pace things out, recognize what stage and what benefits and features someone qualifies for within that. Do not give them the benefits and features of a package they have not paid for. So again, let's wrap this up, guys. 4 stages. There's the getting to know you phase, we'll call that the first package. There is the boyfriend girlfriend exclusive relationship stage. There's the engaged stage, and there is the marriage stage, or the final package. We got to make sure that people do not get the benefits to one stage that they have not paid a high enough price for. They have to pay full price. There's no getting around that, okay? I've seen too many girls want to get a ring put on it because she's sleeping with her man. She's devalued herself. She's given him the benefits and features of the marriage package, and she has not, and he has not paid for that yet. He has not paid the price. So what incentive, in a sense, are you giving him to get married to you? Really? I mean, just think about it. What if you've already given him all the benefits and features? You've given him his heart. You've given him your time. You're cooking for him. There's the intimacy in all levels, emotional, physical, all the things. So if he gets married to you and he goes to that problem, what other extra things does he have to look for? Because you've already given him everything. And so you've devalued yourself and what you have to offer. So don't mean to pick on the girls here. Guys, there's a lot of things we can work on too. But I just bring that up because that's an easy example to understand and why it's important to understand, hey, what stage am I in this relationship and what level of access does someone have into my life during this particular stage? And some of this can be personal preference and depending on each individual relationship. But if you're a Christian, there's certain things that, hey, are only reserved for marriage, right? And so we got to honor that. And if we follow these stages, if we pace things out long enough, and we allow people to pay the full price, it's ultimately going to end in happier marriages, and then just happier marriages that are done right with less heartache. Who wants less heartache? Raise your hand. I do. You do, I'm assuming, unless you're weird. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for taking time to listen to the different packages offered within the 4 stages of relationships. If you like this video, go ahead, like, and then comment. And also, please subscribe to the channel. That really helps me and encourages me to keep making content. So go ahead and hit that subscribe. Thank you for listening, and tune in for next time.